Oh, what's up you guys? I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre. Welcome back to the channel and this Apex Legends video. Today, we're going to be talking about the rapid developments in the Apex Legends storyline that have been occurring over the last few days. First, we got the awesome Legacy of a Thief trailer officially revealing Loba as our Season 5 legend. And then, a day after that, Apex Legends YouTuber Staycation released a video wherein he was granted a half-an-hour interview with the Respawn Entertainment story writers, and they gave him a huge lowdown on information about Season 5 and the story coming afterwards. It's a really cool interview, and they talk a lot more about Loba's backstory than I'm going to get to in this video. So if you want to check that out, there's going to be a link down in the description below. But what I was more interested was how Loba's introduction and Season 5 in general is going to create a huge change in Apex Legends. But first, let's talk a little bit about what they revealed about Loba. They did say that she's really like a self-made woman who started from the ground up and became the rich and powerful woman that she is today. Along the way, she created a network of friends who helps her out to accomplish missions, like this guy that you see she saves from some trouble. She used to be an underdog herself, so she likes to help out underdogs, and through these contacts she accomplishes heists. Like right there in that moment, you actually witness her walk straight past the guards with the necklace that she just stole, and they don't even care. And then this blue guy, his name is actually Jamie, and he is responsible for all the information that has been revealed about Revenant in the last few days, and he's also responsible for these little banner icons that we could pick up on World's Edge. They talked about the ground level entry of Sing Labs with more sub-level rooms and connections to where. She found an electrical device, checked with him and found that it was a capacitor, and they found more tunnels but it was a dead end, and decided to check the west half of the island, which is a super important recall to this new teaser we just received yesterday. If you go into the loot vault of Trainyard, you can find Loba's teleportation bracelet, and you'll be teleported to a crazy new location. Now, first off, what I think you're actually seeing here is the real animation you're going to see as Loba when you are teleported with the bracelet from place to place. It's also a very bright after effect, so it's not exactly a secret where she's going to end up. And then I noticed that it kind of looks like this hallway's infinite at first, but as I ran really far down to the end, I could see the faint lights at the bottom, and then very clearly the outline of a door at the end of the hallway. So there is more to this room than we have been shown. This is an area greater than what exists in this little teaser. And not only that, but we are actually teleported to a different planet for the duration of this little event. If you look at your minimap while you're in this temporary teleportation, you will notice you're actually on Kings Canyon, just outside of Skulltown, which is, guess what, on the west half of the island. And this seems to suggest that buried somewhere underneath the dunes of Skulltown lie a giant Hammond robotics factory filled with these drones. I want to correct myself here really quick. I've been calling them Sentinels. They're actually called Stalker drones. And I also want to take back the theory that I have been talking about everything occurring on a different planet. I seem to have been refuted. It looks like stuff's going to be changing on World's Edge, and we're going to gain access to these new areas. One of the other things the developers said in that interview with Staycation was that everything that we have seen thus far in Apex Legends is all connected in some way, and that it might take a long time, but the payoff will come. And this leads me back to a Stories of the Outlands trailer we received last year, and that is the Void Walker trailer that we got that details the story of Wraith. It's really, really cool, really interesting. If you want to know more about the backstory of Wraith, leave a like on this video. That'll let me know that's what you guys want to see, and I really like sharing all this awesome, epic backstory and lore with you folks. Now, in this trailer, you see Wraith portal away, and this is an interdimensional portal. You're actually seeing many other versions of Wraith, and at some point she actually sees a particular version of herself in danger and decides to go save her. She jumps from the Apex Legends dimension into this other alternate dimension and ends up saving this Wraith. And in the process of saving this Wraith, we see something very important that's related to the teaser that we just saw from Loba. You see this giant factory of stalker drones, and in this trailer, Wraith specifically states that these tunnels go on for literal miles and that there's only one way in and out. And so over the course of this trailer, the Void Walker Wraith with the helmet on ends up finding the person she's looking for in this alternate dimension, and lets alternate dimension Wraith return to the dimension that she originally came from. So, weird twist, the Wraith that's in the games right now is not even originally from this dimension. But what we do see is her exit this building. And where is this building? It's close to the southern watchtower of Kings Canyon. So we might potentially be seeing the actual entrance to these extra subterranean areas on Kings Canyon. What they also talked about, the whole reason this conversation got started about the interconnectedness of the Apex Legends events, was Staycation asked about the effects of the Harvester on World's Edge and on the story of Apex, and the devs specifically stated that the Harvester would not only affect the events of Season 5, but every season afterwards. It's sucking materials out of the planet, and I believe it's not only going to mess up the planet, but it's also what they're using to build their massive robot army, which I believe is going to be a part of the Season 5 quests. If you haven't seen my video about the Season 5 quests, it will be hanging out on the screen right now. In the meantime, I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre, and I'm out.